Okay, we're starting. I'm not saying anything, right? Right.
It's somethingplanet.com. Their videos and podcasts are the bomb. Tune on in, they'll have their say. It's Stu and John and Dave today. It's somethingplanet.com.
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 532. Welcome to it. I am your host, John J. We got a great show coming up for you. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of fun stuff. With me, some of my comedy buddies. Give it up for David Wayne and JJ Curry.
Hello, how you doing?
We're here.
What's up, baby?
Welcome to the show. You guys haven't been here in a while, David. It's been a couple years for you, right?
No, I think I did it maybe a year ago, but...
A year or so ago, and JJ, it's been a few months.
Yeah, I came back here when I first got back in town.
When you first got back in, I was like, are you leaving? Are you going? And you were like, no.
I'm here for a minute. I'm here for a while.
You're here for a while, but you guys are leaving pretty soon, right?
Like in less than a month. Maybe
yeah,
a month
October, early October.
Early October. Okay, so I thought the original plan, was September.
It was September. It still is September, but the VA is being VA.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
We were talking about that on one of the previous episodes about how much of a pain in the ass that shit is.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, and I also work for the government, which, they kind of mess me up. I have to stay a certain amount of time, or I'll have to pay back, like, a cost of living adjustment I got.
Right. So...
We're both getting fucked
You guys
over by
are
the
getting
government
fucked
at
over
some
by the
point.
government. So you're stuck here until you get your cost of living adjustment.
No, I already got it. What I'm saying is, like, I since I received it last year, I have to stay until the end of September this year.
Oh, okay.
And then they just offers us a new one, and of course I can't sign it, but it's like I could use that money, but I'm not going to stay because I'm going to move.
I see.
And he has to with the VA.
Yeah.
So
you have to stay. The agreement was that you would stay to get that cost of living adjustment. Otherwise, you got to give it back.
Yes, I have to pay some of it back.
You should have said no take backs.
Yeah,
No
I mean,
have you tried to say no take backs?
No.
Yeah, that's legally. I think that's binding.
Yeah.
it might be. I have to talk to an attorney. But it's crazy because, like, that's the whole thing. It's like if it's a cost of living adjustment, then that means I should just have it. The fact that I have to stay means, like, you're putting me on a retainer.
Well, you have to live.
Yeah. It was
because the money comes from that year. It's not like it's for the next year. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. It's nuts, but
it is nuts. Well, I'm glad to have you guys around a little bit longer. I'm gonna have you all over for Labor Day.
Oh, Labor Day. Oh, I'll be here.
Labor Day. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to smoke some meats.
This is why I like to smoke meat.
Yeah, and then we're gonna talk about unionizing. Yeah, I smoke steak.
I want to try to smoke steak.
I smoked a big London broil steak on Christmas.
Really?
So you cook it right to medium rare temperature, and then you take it off and immediately throw it on the grill and sear it up a little bit.
Gotta seal that flavor.
Yeah, you got to seal the flavor in.
Oh yeah, I want to do a smoked steak.
That's some Florida man shit right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, smoked steak.
JJ's been here long enough that he's a Florida man now. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we rubbed off on you.
No, I go back home to get that real country back in me. I got to go back home in a few weeks.
Yeah. So what y'all's plan for Austin? You're talking about a podcast.
Yeah, do the podcast. Get more sociable. You know me. Just get on stage and prove that I'm funny.
How many stages do they have in Austin now?
They have a few.
Like full-time comedy
They have
stages.
They have
it's like
at least
3 or 4,
clubs.
right?
They have 3 or 4 clubs just on the Strip, and then everybody do their own little individual shows and stuff. I was there for a week, and I was there for 7 days, and I performed on 5 of those days.
Okay, so it's definitely bumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can definitely move. Let's say that. You can definitely get moving, but you still have to put forth effort.
Yeah, well, you still got to be funny. You still got to show up. You still got to glad hand a little.
Yeah.
You got
to do the simplicity part of it.
not only that, the way JJ hits the road, we're gonna be hitting the road.
Yeah, I'm tired.
We're gonna go to Dallas. We're gonna hit up Houston.
Yeah.
San Antonio.
I met the owner of the Dallas Comedy Club a few weeks ago. She was just randomly, in Winter Haven. I was headlining Laugh Out Lounge in Winter Haven.
Nice.
And I guess her parents just live in that small town.
Everybody got a parent in Florida.
Yeah, so her parents. So she
Cousin.
visited her parents, and they were like, "Oh, she's a comedy club owner, so of course her parents are like, well, let us take you to our comedy club." And then she came up and introduced herself afterwards and gave me her card. So I'm hoping I can get out there.
Oh, you definitely should reach out.
Yeah,
yeah.
well, once
I'll
you
come
guys
over
are
for
set
you.
up, yeah, you can come open, and then once you guys are set up, I can come couch surf and
Yeah.
then check out Austin after we do a weekend in Dallas.
See?
Yeah.
And that's how comedy works.
And that's exactly that's the secret to comedy. You guys we just discovered it right. Well, the listeners just discovered it right now. It's like, hey, how can I help you? And then how can you help me?
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
That's the secret of comedy. Yeah, have friends that are
Yeah,
successful.
if you're not good at making friends, it's going to be way more. You got to be way funnier.
You got to be way funnier than people. That's my situation. Like,
Yeah, I'm bad at friends.
I'm bad at friends. So funny. People be like, I can deal with his awkwardness.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to hit up that place. I do want to say that my special is out now.
Yeah.
I don't know
How's
if you
it
guys have
doing?
checked it out. I peeked at the numbers after the first week,
Mm-hmm.
just because I was nervous.
I feel you.
I was like, I'm going to take one peek, and then I'm not going to look for a month. And I took the one peek, and I was like, okay.
Not bad.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I'm the same way. I wouldn't anything I post. I was like, I
Can't look at the numbers.
I don't want to look at the numbers. That's probably why I don't post.
Yeah,
just
because
like, I
it's
don't wanna-
anxiety.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't even like horror movies, and
But,
I can control this.
Yeah, it's out now. It's on Amazon Prime. You can get it. You can either rent it or you can buy it. Either way, it helps me out. Even if you don't want to watch it, you could buy it and just save it for later. Once you buy it, like there's no time limit that you have to watch it on.
Oh yeah, because Amazon 3 days, correct?
3 days. Amazon is 3 days if you rent it or whatever. No, when you rent it, you have 30 days to start it, and then once you
48
start it,
hours
you have
after.
48
3
hours to
days
finish it. Yeah.
Wow. Damn, Amazon, that's a real.
Yeah. So
some
just go ahead and
weird
buy
business.
it, and then
Yeah,
you can watch
I-
it whenever you want.
I get paid Friday. I'll go ahead and buy it.
All
Probably
right.
then. I mean, I was there, so
Yeah, that's true. You were there. You've
But-
seen my act.
yeah. But also,
It's
still
cool
support
to
friends.
see it like come together.
For
you
sure.
know?
Yeah, because I watched it from the green room on like a little television.
Right.
So now I'll be able to watch it from a bedroom on a little bit bigger television.
No, when we had the screening for it, like Amanda Wilson like started crying. She was like, I just never thought like I would meet somebody that would like actually get this done.
Wow.
Like-
she wasn't framed with Matt Fernandez.
No,
Like,
no, she's just she was just like shocked at like how good it was and how
Yeah.
well it came together, and because she could tell how much fucking
effort.
work it is.
Yeah. No, she's one of the few people that was actually like, when it came to the podcast, I was like, you're pretty goddamn dedicated to your podcast.
Yeah, no, her podcast was great.
Yeah, and I fuck with keeping it trill.
Yeah, I think she should do it again. But
Hey,
I get it though, because
I know.
I took a year off of this one, so I get it.
yeah,
you know?
no. Sometimes you need a mental break. I
It
think
is-
I'm due for one.
Yeah, sometimes you
I'm
need a little
due,
mental breakdown,
Yeah,
or
I'm
well,
about
a
ready
break
to go.
or a breakdown. You're gonna have one.
The breakdown probably finna happen. I got about 3 more weeks before I can go cry in the car somewhere.
Oops,
yeah, that's fun.
I didn't fix the scene from the other time. Shit.
We'll see.
Sorry, it's the listeners just like all of a sudden my head just really replaced your head.
Yeah. Oh wow, they're like, man, JJ got really light skin.
Yeah. So, my special's out. Other things that you could do to help me out, you could add it to your watch list.
Okay.
You could watch the trailer for it on Amazon. Like all of these things, like that'll make it more likely that Amazon will show it to somebody.
Really?
Like
Did
suggest
they?
it to
I
someone.
was gonna ask you. Did they tell you all this, or is it just something you know?
No, this is like investigating, like people talking on Reddit, like filmmakers on Reddit, like having discussions about what works and things like that. No, they don't tell you how this shit works.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
don't want
they'd
it
be
to
like,
work.
obviously, they're like, if people watch it, we're gonna suggest it more.
Yeah, obviously, the more
But
people that watch it, the more people
trailer
it'll be
stuff,
suggested.
Where it's like they told you, well, if you get people to add it to their watch list, that helps. Also, if they watch the trailer, I'm like, that's true. They probably don't care.
Yeah,
They're
they
not
didn't
gonna
send
tell
me
you
like a
that.
little gift pack with these suggestions in them.
Yeah.
I had to
Like,
like seek
in an
these
email,
out.
Because
Yeah.
they'll still make money.
Right, they're making
Too,
money
yeah.
when people watch it too. So,
Yeah, so
it's,
yeah.
the more money they make, the more they're gonna put into it. Yeah,
True.
absolutely. What else did I want to talk about? Sorry, I got to pull up my notes real quick.
It just sucks we're at the mercy of the algorithms now. We're at the mercy of the machines.
Yeah, we're all playing to an algorithm instead of an audience.
And it's and the machines are man-made, but now it's like, I don't know. Yeah.
I know.
David's about to have an existential crisis.
Well, we
right
made
here.
the thing, and then now we have to try to figure out the thing we made, and it's just
we made this
how?
thing, and now we're like bowing down to it. Like, hey, please like me, please. I was just checking out your Instagram before the show. You're getting a good amount of views on your jokes on there.
Some of them, yeah. It's weird. Whenever I put out a new clip, I put it on everything, and at least one of them does pretty decent. One of the platforms, but
Right.
you know, it's just a slow build, I guess, process.
Yeah, I didn't post anything for like a year, and then now I've been doing it again. And
Well, you clipped up the special, right?
yeah, well, I started clipping up the special, and then I started clipping up a podcast, and that actually has been getting more podcast listeners. You know,
See?
I heard a quote the other day, and this is if you're a creator out there or a comic, mainly comedian, the quote is stand-up comedy is the 90% you do when you're not on stage. That's the job.
that sounds terrible.
It is.
That's crazy because my
You're only on
cousin-
stage 10% of the time.
I know.
Right.
But the work, the job of being a comedian, quote unquote, is the 90% you do off
Yeah.
stage.
I
And
mean,
I'm like,
I get it.
it sounded good, it's motivating, but also demoralizing at the same fucking time.
My cousin was like, man, we was talking over the weekend. He's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm in Vero. He was like, man, you got an easy job. I'm like, yeah, the job itself that I actually get paid to do, easy. I can go tell jokes about my penis all day.
Right.
But I had to book this room. I had to get paid for it. I had to make sure I made the connections. I had to do all this other stuff. And I got to be able to travel there. All that for free. Like
Yeah,
it's,
that's why.
it's-
That's why. Yeah, people ask me why I charge so much sometimes for doing a set, and it's like, well, this is a lot of other things that I put
Better
into
do,
it. It's
yeah.
like,
It's not just
I'm not
me
just going
showing
up there
up
and
on a-
just making shit up on the spot.
yeah. No, and I still got to write new jokes.
I imagine it's like that with movies too. Like it only takes them like 3 or 4 months to shoot it, but then like 8 to damn edit it.
It's
and
probably the editing
Promote
that
it.
costs the
promote
most,
it. Yeah, they got to go on all the night shows, get the famous actors to go out there.
Which makes sense.
Go to movie premieres in different countries.
Yeah.
I wanna do a
Film
movie.
festivals.
Sounds fun, but it's like probably not that much fun after you did it 3 times.
Yeah, but see, if I don't
Everything's fun until you do it like 10 times,
Yeah,
and then it's like,
all right,
oh,
exactly.
okay, this isn't as
Or
fun
you ready
anymore.
to go home?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've been out here for
know,
3
you're paying me
weeks.
millions of dollars though. I'll
wanna go
fucking
home.
shake
I'll take
Jimmy
the money.
Fallon's
Yeah,
hand.
I'll put in the work. I will get the surgery to fix my hairline.
Yeah.
I'll do. If you're paying me millions of dollars, I'll fix everything.
I'm never
about
closing
myself.
my gap. I'm never putting on the dress. Those are the 2 things.
You never
I put like a mouthpiece in, but I'm not fixing my gap.
You
The
put a
gap is
dress
here.
on the gap.
I'm not putting
What if you put a dress? What if you put a dress on, but you're wearing like a bodysuit,
No.
and it's like it doesn't actually touch your skin?
No. No, we try to break stereotypes around here, baby.
I don't know. I'll do whatever for money. I don't care.
I feel you. I respect that. I don't
That's
have
me.
a drive for money that bad. I've been poor my whole life. I'm
That's
just happy
true.
I can pay some bills.
That's true.
I used to think like that, and then I got a little bit more money, and now I'm like, damn it, I need more.
More money.
That's how it works. Dude. Just get to that next little level.
That next little level, and now I'm
They
like,
gon-
well, this sucks.
They go be like, you don't want to make more money? I'm like, I think I'm good right here.
Don't have to worry about it too
It
much.
starts small. You go from like Hunt's ketchup, now you're getting Heinz.
Heinz
Like,
57.
You go from
Everything
Dunkin' to
is-
Starbucks.
I'm like, everything in my
I
refrigerator
have-
name brand.
I have Heinz organic ketchup in my fridge.
What?
Yeah, so he's like, man,
It still got
too
it got
good.
tomato skin still inside of it.
that puree.
Today was a fun day. I had an excellent day. My wife had the day off on a random Tuesday. We're recording this on a Tuesday. So we got...
Taxi time.
No, we didn't do any of that. We just did nerdy shit. No, we ate, and then we went down to the James Museum in St. Pete. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's the James Western Museum.
No.
Was that his name or was it like the time period?
It's the family's name. So apparently this super rich family, this guy, I guess he was like the president of Raymond James Financial
Okay.
for like a long time. I don't know. I think he was the president and CEO or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. Big
Last
money.
name James. Apparently they had this huge fucking Western art collection. And it is really. I mean, it takes like an hour.
Oh,
and a
so
half
it
to
is
look
from
at.
like the Wild West, like that time period.
Yeah, it's art.
Oh, James is his name. I thought his name was James Western.
No.
That's why I was
Hey everybody,
confused.
my name is James Western,
Which
I mean,
and
that's
this
a
is
good
my
name.
museum.
They named it
Come on
after
down to
me.
James Western's
Western.
museum.
That's a good name.
It's a pretty good name. No, so the James family, they provided their art collection as a gift to the community, and they started this museum. So it's art from and about the Old West.
Okay, so it's not about James.
No, it's not about
Okay.
James. It's about like the old Western of
How
the
in
United
depth
States.
did it go? Do you see like a old school vest with some bullet holes shot in it?
No, it's not like that. It's not like memorabilia. It's mostly like paintings
Okay,
of like
buffaloes.
buffaloes and like cowboys, and they have like an old ornamental saddle from that time, and then they have like pictures from like the
Any Native
1800s.
Americans?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
are these recent paintings or like ones that were done back in the day?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, so I saw stuff in there from like as
It
recent
sounds like
as
it's just some
2015.
guy's art collection.
It's this guy's multi-million-dollar art collection.
all right.
And it's all mostly Western themed.
Got you.
Yeah.
I wish I could go. I don't know. Oh no, I feel about. Well, do you think you can make it in the Western?
No.
In the Wild West?
Yeah,
I don't know. It would be tough in the Wild
No.
West. Yeah. They didn't call it that for nothing.
I know. I think I can pull off a little while though.
You have to be I don't know.
I feel like I run a brothel.
You feel like
I
you'd
feel
be
like
a
I have
pimp?
some hoes. Yeah, I feel like I have some hoes.
Old West pimp.
Old West pimp. Don't shoot up his club. We got the latest.
They call him Johnny Sunshine.
Yeah, Johnny.
I just picture JJ with like a 10-gallon cowboy hat, but it's all like a pimp hat, so it's floppy. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm
Got
wearing
an old
my,
duster
my
on.
ween shirt today.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay.
I'll be cool. Yeah, hell yeah.
Did you wear that there?
Yeah, I did wear that.
Did you know you were going to a Western?
Yeah, we planned on going because it was only $10 on Tuesday.
Oh, real? That's a good.
Yeah.
I got to put that down for my.
Do you have
whole
any
day.
cowboy attire?
I do have some cowboy attire.
It'd be
yeah.
fun to show up and act like a time traveler from that time period. Like, this ain't even accurate. You know, just feel-
Well, tarnation!
Is that my uncle? Just like,
Where's
that'd
this
be
cold
funny.
air coming from?
You'd get kicked out probably quickly, but it'd be fun for a minute.
I don't know. David the Day went there for a bachelor party for some reason, and they were all dressed in
Wow,
Western
David the Day
attire.
gets wild, huh?
Well, it wasn't his bachelor party.
Oh, well, whoever that was,
I don't
they
know
was
who's-
wild.
Also, want to say, I appreciate the creativity for your bachelor party.
It's
I just
definitely
want
original.
dudes to wear a bunch of suits.
Yeah, I think, back when I got married, people were like, let's go to the strip club, let's go to the casino, let's get
Vegas.
fucked up.
Yeah, shit like that.
And now I think young people, they do like way better shit.
Oh yeah,
for the bachelor
I
party.
love seeing
Like people your age do way more interesting shit than when I was getting married.
I've seen people getting up there like, yo, we going out, we gonna have some couple night out, but everybody got dressed up as an old person. And I'm like, yeah,
that's kind of weird. Yeah.
that's dope. Let's do that. Let's be creative.
Yeah, that is original. So, but so when they went, they all got up in like Western garb and then went there.
And then just went there, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Ain't too bad.
There's some pretty nice paintings. Like they had these painters that it was like oil on like wood
do-
or
yeah,
something,
I'm about to say
and
they do a lot
it
of
looks
oil
like
pictures.
it looks like a photo. That's how like detailed
See,
this
that sounds
painting is. It
fucking
looks
good.
like a photo.
And
On
that's,
wood?
He didn't burn it in or nothing. That it was just painted oil.
just paint strokes. That's
wish.
crazy.
I wish I had a talent.
Yeah. Well, you're funny.
Yeah, man, but
That's a talent.
It's a talent, but it's not a talent. Like it's
No, I mean people don't consider it a talent, not in the same
and
way.
they don't. They're like, you have a
Like somebody
talent.
plays like a classical piece on the piano.
People will start crying. I
People
can't-
start crying. I go on stage and I'm like, "Hey, you ever shit in your pants?"
It's like, you just know to make
still-
everybody relatable.
But here's the thing: that classical pianist probably would be like, I could never tell a shit joke like that. You know what I mean?
I wish I could just.
Everyone always wants to be what they're not. You know?
Right, that's true.
Yeah, true.
That's what Dave Chappelle said, that all musicians want to be funny and all comedians want to be musicians.
I believe it.
It's
I
close.
believe it because
Yeah.
I want to figure out how to tell a. I want to figure out how
What
to
would
tell
you
a
play?
joke to get titties. Oh man, I'll play classic.
What would you
I'll
play
some
if you could
90s
play
R&B.
anything?
If I could play anything,
Yeah, any instrument, any
it's
style of
between the
music.
guitar or the piano. I've been listening to I've been watching the video of my guitar weep with Prince.
Oh, Prince on the
Prince,
guitar.
yeah, I
so
was like,
sick.
this dude fell back into the crowd. Prince was being very Prince's.
He's he acted the part.
He showed out. I didn't know that apparently somebody asked one of the guys on the stage. It was like, yo, how they feel to be, because I didn't know the whole backstory. I didn't know that the time Rolling Stone didn't put Prince as one of the top 100 guitar players. So right before that performance, he was soaking on that idea.
He's just
show up for
pissed,
practice,
yeah.
pissed the fuck off.
It's like, I'm not gonna fucking sing it all
He
the
didn't
night.
sing it all. He just went in and played the guitar, and everybody was like, and they kept looking at people, and they're like, no, just keep going. He played his ass off. Somebody was like, yo, how did it feel?
Marvin Gaye had that problem where he was such a good singer that people forgot that he could play like 10 instruments.
Yeah, see, it's like,
Yeah, some people get multiple talents.
Right.
yeah, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
Multiple
Jamie
talents.
Foxx. I've always respected that. Like Jamie Foxx and Donald Glover for being like so
not fair.
multi-talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn,
why
like
these-
I want to hate them, but also
God,
they're really
they're so-
cool.
they're
Yeah, they're
so
so good.
good.
I don't hate them. Yeah.
I wish, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish I could just pile on everything. No, I'm just good at two things: being an asshole and being funny.
Yeah,
And when I
that's what I
combine
always say.
them
I'm
both,
just funny and I can run my fucking mouth.
yeah, I can talk some shit.
I had a challenge. I had a challenge on Saturday night. We did a new. I guess it's been a comedy room before, but it's the first time I've ever been there. It was called Mickey Quinn's in Seminole, and they had a pretty good stage setup. Lauren was booking the room, and I was headlining. What we did not realize is that Buccaneers preseason football was on at the same time of the
Yeah,
show.
the Jags.
Oh yeah, it's about that time of the year for us to be ruining people's life right now.
Yeah, we're ruining people's fucking entire Sunday.
Mondays
well, that's
and
what I
Sundays.
forgot that they do preseason on Saturdays.
Yeah. And then
Well,
college come back.
They're starting to put other games on. Look, like
Yeah, they're
Thursday
spreading them
night,
out. Yeah,
they'll do
Thursday.
a Saturday sometimes. I'm
Sunday
like,
night.
They're trying to see how many games can they get off within these few weeks.
Right, it's all a money grab
Yeah, it's
for
all a money
sure.
grab.
Like, who gives a shit
They
about
don't even
preseason
put
football?
They don't even put good games on Thursday. It's always like the two
Yeah,
worst
it's
teams.
just the two worst teams.
because
Like,
it's
hey,
on
watch
Amazon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is on Amazon. Hopefully, Amazon's supposedly buying Bally Sports.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so all the Bally Sports content, so like basketball, hockey, baseball.
They just got
Will
basketball.
be able, yeah, they
did
just
get
got basketball.
for sure. Because they talking about
Well, they had
team-
British basketball before, but now I
nobody-
think they have real
they got
basketball.
real basketball. The real world champions.
Will they kick it in the fucking hoop?
They don't kick it. They
No,
bounce
they
it.
play regular basketball. It's just all the guys from
didn't
America
make it.
that have like a bad knee, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
like,
It's like- and
or they're like
The
a little
eighth
bit too
man.
short in college, and they just
And
play in England.
They still doing layup drills. In
Yeah.
this league.
Oh, the European League. Okay. When you
Yeah,
said
it's not the
British,
Europe.
it-
No, there is a British
There
league
is a
now.
British
There's a
league.
British pro league now.
No.
And then
really?
there's
Yeah.
but
Yeah, the
world
commercial.
is-
Yeah, the guy's like, tune into the British Basketball League.
BBA. That's BBL. Oh my God, this is BBL.
Yeah, it's a BBL.
That's crazy. I never heard of this.
So yeah, hopefully Amazon gets Bally Sports because then you'll be able because Amazon's like the best video player.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because Bally, it's bullshit. I try to watch a baseball game and it works like 50% of the time.
I know basketball is going over there because the NBA cut a deal with them, so they lost TNT and TBS lost basketball to them. So they,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
their last year doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the way Charles Barkley and all them. They only got 1 year
Shaq
left.
and all
Yeah,
that.
he said he was
Ernie.
going to quit, but I think whatever the new show relented and let him keep all of his people.
Oh,
Because
really?
he was saying he was going to quit if they didn't let him keep like his producers
Oh,
and
yeah.
his
Well, this
you
is their
know,
last year
behind the
anyway.
stage people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yes, it was going to be their last year, but he said he was not going to go to the new network
Yeah, that makes
unless
sense.
they let him bring all of his
Oh,
people.
yeah, because he was like, all
Well,
the
like his
people have
cameraman
money.
and people
Camera
like that.
people,
Well,
that's
boom,
cool.
all of them,
mic,
it was all in Atlanta.
sound
so they've
people.
been doing this job for over 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
you
want
know,
the
you
same
work with the
staff.
same people for 20 years, you know, you become close for
Yeah.
sure.
He's like,
you
man,
know?
I seen your kid when they come in here barely to walk. Now he an 18-year-old boy.
Well, how many streaming services do you need to be able to watch?
Well, football biggest thing is they don't have it's only regional, so you can only watch certain games in your region.
There's weird, dumb rules,
Yeah.
and if they need to get away from these rules,
Yeah.
if they want to grow the sport, They need to get away from these rules.
Yeah, their whole thing is because basketball is more like we just gonna put the best team on the plane right now. So they're like, oh, the best team, the hot team. Football is like you can't get a Falcon games in Seattle.
Well, do they still have the NFL Sunday ticket?
Yeah, the Sunday ticket,
but
I
then
think
you got
it's
to
like,
pay for that. It's insane.
Yeah, well,
Sunday ticket is
Verizon.
expensive.
Yeah. But
in order to bypass the rules,
yeah, but you might well just get a Peacock or get one of the other apps and just figure out what you're gonna do from there.
Yeah, just whatever your team is
Yeah,
playing
I
on,
heard
you buy that one.
There's so many different streaming services. Like wrestling's going to Netflix now.
Yeah, Raw going to Netflix.
Everything's going to change, and then eventually someone's going to come in and buy all of it, and we're just going to be back to having cable again.
Yeah.
We got cable again now.
Until they invent something else, and then we're going to be like, hey, fuck you guys. We're going to go watch this now. They're going to have like holographic games or on your AR glasses or
3D
something.
or something.
Be like, that doesn't count. It's not television broadcast.
WWE,
we're going to glasses now.
Raw going to SmackDown. They're expecting them to be more.
They're going to Netflix.
Yeah. They're going to Netflix, and they're expecting them to be a little bit more
dirty.
R. Yeah.
Is that why they're testing all the live specials? Because isn't wrestling live usually?
It's always live.
Yeah, that's why they're testing the live specials for sure. Yeah,
so that way they can get
they're
ready
to start
for that.
doing live sports, and they're starting with WWE.
Yeah.
And JJ's right. They're talking about who was it? Triple H was talking about how they're going to get more back to that like '90s era storyline.
But it also like we can't go outrageous. We just can't be.
Well, it can't be like Triple H kidnaps Stephanie McMahon and locks her in a basement and then brainwashes her with a hypnosis machine into falling in love with him, and then he marries her for 20 years.
Which is all her father's dream. This dude, there's some storyline apparently that he wanted her to get pregnant by Shane McMahon, but she thought it was a father. Like this nigga Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he's like pimping out his own kids.
It's like this so good that he's out of this. You should be proud. They're like, man, WWE's doing so good without Vince McMahon. Yeah. That's what happens when you take an old white man out of power.
Crazy.
Yes.
So who runs it now? It's Triple H and The Rock?
The Triple H run the storyline. The Rock he's on the other side. Like, I guess the way it's split is you have UFC who take care of all the business aspect.
Okay.
Triple H take care of anything WWE. So if they come to WWE, he got to go talk to him. But The Rock is on the UFC side. So it's more like trying to get the...
And he's in charge of football, right?
Yeah, their football league.
Football, slap boxing.
Yeah, slap boxing, all the other stuff.
All the other stuff UFC bought recently, yeah.
So that power slap, I got to say, is the worst sport ever invented.
But people are doing it.
People are doing it. I cannot. As someone who used to box, I grew up learning how to box. I cannot sit there and watch two grown people just stand still and hit each other in the head.
That's so redneck.
I just can't do that.
I feel like he was in somewhere in one of them little ass countries somewhere in the middle of Georgia somewhere.
No,
two rednecks.
It was invented in a gulag in Russia. Of course
that
it was.
Like Russia.
Of course it was, right?
Shots of vodka.
And then now you get people who think that I'm going to be an athlete. Okay, settle down with the
You're
term
gonna
athlete.
Get hit in the head.
You're going to slap
you fucking
somebody.
Idiot.
I'm going to be the best slapper in the world. I'm going to slap the taste out of your mouth.
It was like when the one guy who was just a random guy, or he was an accountant, won the World Series of Poker. So now everyone's like, oh, I can just win the World Series of Poker.
No.
Yeah, but that accountant was like a genius.
Yeah. Well, he was good at math, but the whole thing is that he wasn't like a famous poker player. So everyone kind of that's what started the rush.
He was the first guy that like played mostly online that won the World Series of Poker.
And so then it started the rush, and then now with the slap thing, it's like it feels like if you can hit someone with an open hand really hard, then you feel like you have a chance to be an athlete.
It's gonna be somebody that retired from baseball. They're gonna go there and start. And I hope that person do it. The retired baseball player. If you ever do this and you hear this voice, make your gimmick be a pimp and just start pimp slapping people. I promise you will have a fan base.
I think
Randy Johnson.
I think I want to get more people into disc golf. I want to see like real athletes when they retire.
Do you
do professional disc golf?
Do you think they should put disc golf in replacement of the breaking dance or the break dancing?
I think they should. Yeah, I think enough in the Olympics you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's enough countries that could field a disc golf team for sure.
It's way better than the break dancing.
Yeah,
also,
there's a pro disc golf players from like basically every country.
Yeah,
just about
and fucking just to see it, just to put them on a field and just let them go.
And you can make a disc golf course anywhere you have an open space.
Let's clarify.
And they're going to L.A.
Most of the white countries, they have a disc golf.
Oh no, bro! You fuck around. Look, you put a disc golf out there in Africa.
Watch those dudes. Yeah, those dudes will throw it 500 feet. Watch.
Like, yo, they're like.
That is true, because actually
those African dudes, they'll throw it 500 feet, run after it, and catch it midair.
Like I had to catch it before the lion get it. Like they gangster.
They're playing catch with themselves.
You see what
happened? Well, that's why they've introduced baseball in a bunch of African countries now, and the kids are loving it.
They basketball courts. They have a wrestling company.
Yeah.
Soft ground wrestlers. So what's called just bought them a ring.
There's so many people in Africa, and they mostly only play soccer. I think. Yeah.
It's easy to play sports.
You just need a ball for soccer.
That's what I'm saying.
It's really
anything
easy.
can be a goal.
Anything can be a goal.
Take it between the two barrels.
They would be like, why do black people play basketball? I'm like, all you need is a ball and something to throw it in.
Yeah.
And a bucket.
Started with peach crates.
Yeah.
That's what they hung up was like peach crates and cut
this
the
ball
bottom
need to
out.
be able to come through here.
Yeah, but that's why I'm hoping that disc golf will keep growing as a sport. Yeah, that's what I think. They just need to get like high end, like retired pro athletes. Like, Dylan Cease, he's a major league pitcher, and I imagine he may try to go pro after he leaves the majors, because I think he can basically throw like a forearm disc like 400 feet like accurately, because he's a major league starting pitcher.
You need more Sports Center's highlights.
Yeah.
that like the first time I saw it was that dude that threw it. I don't know how fucking far he was, but I was like, yo.
Oh, that was with what's his face? The long haired guy that won. He beat Paul Macbeth.
Oh yeah, the tall guy, yeah.
Yeah, he threw like this crazy like Anheuser and made it, and that was to like force a playoff, and then he won in the extra hole against him. And it made Sports Center because it was at their Worlds. Like that was like the biggest. It's like the Super Bowl for.
Yeah.
That was like you need.
Didn't he jump in the lake afterwards?
Yeah.
Fucking gangster. It doesn't matter if you compare. I realized this when I watched the Olympics. It doesn't matter if you understand the sport or this is your sport to watch.
Right.
But if you're just having a good competitiveness, if
you're watching the best people play whatever sport, if you're watching the best people, then it's probably going to be at least a little bit entertaining.
I was invested in handball, and I was like, I haven't seen.
Where the ping pong was getting me
Ping pong is intense.
Or table tennis, whatever it's called.
Olympic level table tennis is intense. Like, how are they doing that? How are they following that with their eyeballs?
It's fucking crazy, bro. Like when you see,
it's good hand-eye coordination.
I really am. I'm one of them people that like you should put an average person in all these events just to show you the difference between you.
And not even an average. Just take like a rec league. Like you do it recreational. Like let's say you play table tennis every week with friends, twice, maybe 3 times a week, but you're not at that level. Mm-hmm. But you put that person in there, and then you watch. You're like, oh, this is way different.
Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Some of that stuff, though, it's not fair. I think because. You know, you look at like the NBA team or the basketball team, like they make so much money that this is like they're almost doing this for free.
Well, you
look at like a gymnastics person, they only get to compete once every 40 years.
No, they do. They compete all year round.
Yeah, but I mean like on a major platform.
On a major platform, yes, but they do have other events and stuff. The only thing is about that is because there's no way to. I guess.
No one's gonna watch competitive gymnastics.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, you would.
If gambling's legal now, so that is gonna really pump up like all of these
sports.
Weird new pro sports like slam ball. You can bet on slam ball now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can bet on slap fights, although that would be the stupidest bet ever. That is the most easily rigged sport in the history of mankind.
Then you bet to slapping.
Back to slapping. Sorry, I hate this sport.
It's so rigged. You just take a fall.
I mean, how easy can you rig that? True. It's easier than a boxing match.
Yeah, because in the boxing match, somebody still got to land that punch.
Yeah.
Or at least try to.
Or at least make it look good. Yeah.
How do they determine who goes first? Because I figure like whoever goes first is gonna win, right?
No, bro. Because you got to think about it. Some people got a strong face.
Yeah. Some people have a thick skull. You know.
That's true.
You think you can take a slap?
No, not from a professional or whatever the hell.
I
these
don't think
people
they're
are.
professional. I keep watching redneck boxing too.
What is? Oh, I know. Yeah,
I fucking love
What the
redneck
hell is
boxing.
it? Redneck boxing.
Yeah, it's exactly
like in
what
a
it sound
barn.
like. It's in the barn. It's just
Are they fighting on hay
they're
barrels?
They're not boxers. They're not professional. These are people who legit.
that's where the term haymaker comes from.
They just sit here throwing punches all day.
I have no idea if that's
Randomly
true.
making that.
Sounds good.
It's a good argument though. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's the dude, and they be some wild name, just redneck country redneck.
Do they have
folks.
gloves on?
Yeah, they have gloves on,
It's not
but
like
it's like
street fighting or something.
They're not huge. Sometimes they're UFC gloves. Sometimes they're like a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but it's not like. What I mean, like, it's somebody like if you were to go to the middle of Georgia, go to a mechanic shop, one of those dudes is
Yeah.
probably a fighter.
It reminds me of like line training in the military. Like before they became up with like the military's version of like mixed martial arts, they would have line training and they just like put you in like a 6x6 plywood pin. And they're like, you jump down in there and they're like, fight.
Fight, get to
Yeah.
it.
Sounds like where they do like dog fights and shit.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a dog fight. You have to get in there and fight another 18-year-old. Yeah.
What?
That would be the whole day. Everybody watching each other beat the shit out of each other.
Somebody,
Yeah.
like, oh, get to it.
So they
And you
just did
tired.
that, but now they do it in barns in the country.
Basically, yeah, redneck boxing. You should. If I find a clip, I'll send it to you.
So it's like underground street fighting.
That's not underground. They very public.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but they're not like sanctioned.
What's
Oh,
another
I'm not saying.
weird sport is pickleball.
I heard that.
I'm gonna
That's
try
huge
it, though.
now, dude.
Well, I'm not
It's
a big,
mainstream.
I'm not
Yeah.
a big tennis guy, but somebody said pickleball is.
This
your
is
range.
basically like wiffle tennis.
Yeah.
It's a smaller court.
I've never been
It's
good
half
at,
the size of a tennis court.
I've never been good at the sports where I actually had to hit the ball with something.
Yeah, but it's just a wiffle ball. It's not like a tennis ball. It's just it's got holes
It got a
in
little.
it.
It got. It's
They
gonna
don't have
deflate a little
you
bit.
don't have hand-eye coordination, is what it
Oh,
sounds like.
no. Yeah, probably.
70-year-old people play this sport, JJ.
Yeah,
I think
man,
you could do it.
You think it's-
Yeah, it's
Just
true.
go ahead and fucking somebody granddaddy.
Yeah.
Up. Like, oh, motherfucker.
You like getting a fight at a retirement home.
JJ's not allowed.
I
in this
never
league
played
no
it. It
more.
looks fun though.
He called me a nigga.
About halfway through the show, or a little bit more than halfway through the show. Let's quick drop whatever. Well, your Instagram is already up there, but go ahead and say it for the listeners, because I don't want to forget about listeners, because we do have quite a few people that only listen on audio. We are on YouTube though, so I really would love it if you guys would subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's at Something Planet on YouTube. Subscribing really helps us out. We're trying to remonetize the channel. We were monetized back in the day, and then we kind of let it lapse. And now we have to remonetize it, and it's a little bit harder to monetize now. So we need more subscribers, and I appreciate everybody that's
Hit
been
that like
watching and
button.
sharing the clips.
Like, subscribe, hit the check mark to get the updates.
Yeah, do
I've
that
been
shit.
watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
What's y'all's Instagram?
Mine, everything is at not David Wayne. So my website, all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it's called.
Did you just do
Snapchat.
heroin when I switched off of your screen?
No, sorry.
Sorry, fall asleep over there talking about
Nigga
sports.
Doze off here.
Yeah, and upcoming shows. What's your next show you want to plug? This should be out within a few days.
This Saturday, I am in Riverview. I believe,
Riverview.
doing the barbecue comedy Q for
Oh,
the
the Q
Cure.
for the Cure. I did
Yeah.
that last year, and while it was fun, I will say that the entire audience is barbecue competitors that have been up since 3 a.m. drinking.
Yeah.
So by the
Oh,
time you get to do the show,
I'm doing this for barbecue.
yeah, I know.
I
You
don't-
it's basically all you can eat barbecue. Yeah.
The show, I imagine, is going to be the worst part of it. But me eating barbecue is going to be the best
I
part.
couldn't
And that's
do it. The acid reflux. told me.
6915 Riverview Drive is where it's at. Come on
Drop
out,
the
dude.
address.
It's Q for the Cure, right?
Q for the Cure.
That's what they call it. They do that out in Riverview every single year.
And
They
then the-
raise a ton of money for cancer research. Something.
It's a
yeah, I
cure.
believe.
Cure.
cure.
We're curing something. We're curing more than just hams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to say we're curing more than
High
meat,
blood
for
pressure.
Sure. And then August 31st, I'll be at St. Pete Brewing. 2 shows out there, 8 and 9:30, I believe. St. Pete Brewing in St. Pete Beach, or not Beach, St. Pete, Florida, First Avenue.
It's not St. Petersburg, Russia, guys.
Yes, I will not be out there. And that's all I got right now. Yeah.
What do you got coming up?
Hi, my name is JJ Curry. If you type in I'm just _ JJ. You'll put me up on everything on social media as well. I don't have a Twitter though because I deleted it because I was like, I can't.
Yeah, I
spell.
didn't delete it, but it was like, I never use it. It's boring.
Yeah, it was like a waste of time for me to have it. I don't type because I can't read or write. So, but that's
Pictures. Go see his pictures.
Go see some pictures on Instagram. I'm a picture book kind of guy. Follow me on social medias. It's on YouTube and everything too. Just JJ Curry. If you just type that in Google, you'll pull me up on everything. This current weekend coming up, I'll be at Sunshine City Comedy Club in St. Pete Beach. I want to say
St. Pete Beach. Yep.
St. Pete Beach. Yeah, and then this weekend, Labor Day weekend, I'll be at Side Splitters in the main location in Tampa. So Side Splitter Main Club, Tampa.
Get your tickets to go see JJ at Sunshine City and Side Splitters. This Sunday coming up, I'm going to be at Tidal Brewing in Spring Hill.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm going to be there with Johnny B and Candace August.
Okay.
So it's a pretty solid lineup.
That's a good lineup.
Tickets are only $10. So
Candace.
$10 for 3 headliners is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I would say.
It's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
You got to go all the way to Brooksville,
But you're going to laugh, though.
but you're going to have fun.
You're going to laugh.
It's going to be fun. Quick ad read. We are sponsored by the Carry Cart. If you go to carrycart.com right now and use the code SP at checkout, you get $20 off. Do you guys know what a Carry Cart is?
Is that the...
I know. It's what's his faces.
It's Tom Wise's invention. It's a cart, it's a dolly, it's a trolley, and it's a step ladder. It's all of these things. It's the Carry Cart.
Tom Wise been alive long enough to know what he needs.
Yeah, he knows what you need around the house, okay? Tom Wise has owned many houses. He understands that you need all of those things easily folding up and storing at your house. Yeah. Go to carrycart.com. That's carrycart with 2 Ks. Use the code SP at checkout and get $20 off. We're also brought to you by random-fandom.com. That is the official T-shirts of Something Planet. Go to random-fandom.com. There's sales all the time, and we have a bunch of really awesome T-shirts.
Yeah.
Moving on, we're going to check out some Something Planet world news.
Oh, my goodness.
Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada, from the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
All right, it's Something Planet World News. We're going to switch over here. I got some stories for you guys. Let's see. You guys are both from the South, so I thought you guys would appreciate this story. Fishing record set by West Virginia angler who used 3-year-old daughter's $10 pink rod. Now, that's redneck shit. That's country-ass shit
real.
Right there, is it not?
She probably was like, Dad, I can't catch no fish. Like, yeah, you can, girl. Let me show
Yeah,
you.
watch.
I bet she probably hooked it, and then she couldn't land it, so he had to come grab it.
Yeah, so he gets the record. He's like, I'm going to keep this record for myself.
man.
He like elbows his own daughter out of the way.
That's probably like she probably was trying to reel it in, saw how big it was. He was like, watch out, move.
So this is in West Virginia. That's where you're from, right, David?
No.
It's close.
Where are you from?
I'm from just Virginia.
West Virginia. Just Virginia?
Virginia. That's what we always say.
I don't
'cause-
even think it should be 2 states, honestly. I think
No.
West Virginia as a concept is total bullshit.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
Being from regular Virginia, or just Virginia as we say, like in the song Take Me Home, we always say just Virginia because West Virginia, there's a lot of inbreeding that goes on there, and that is not a joke. That is a real thing.
It's just a
So
little
we just don't
bit
want to be associated with them.
mild inbreeding.
Why did they become West Virginia?
I have
The
no
mountains,
idea.
dog.
God, I feel like
I
it's
guarantee it was something racist.
I guarantee it. I
No.
feel like it's something race related.
It's mountains. Think about it. There's
I
only
think it
X amount
probably
of
was. It was
families
probably
in
like
town.
one state seceded and one state
I
didn't.
think one state didn't want to have slaves and the other one did.
Yeah.
Oh, why it's West Virginia? I
yeah,
got you.
probably. now,
you gonna make me
JJ's looking it
Google
up
it?
just so he could be disappointed.
I'm about to be real sad at fucking Virginia's.
John Tyler Rutherford reeled in a 41.5-inch long, 46-pound channel catfish, according to a
Holy
press release.
cow.
46-pound catfish.
Yeah.
46 pounds. That's a fucking beast.
Yeah, I bet his daughter did hook that. wonder
I
if she
got my
pulled
daughter
in.
a little $9.99 pink rod. She's 3 and she can reel them in, but she can't cast it out. So I cast it out for her and was holding the rod, and she was sitting on my lap.
Oh, how old is the little girl?
3.
Oh yeah, she would have got pulled in.
She would've got-
fish probably.
yeah.
That fish
A
probably
channel
cost.
cat.
Yeah,
This thing could
that fish-
swallow a
They probably
3-year-old.
would have took her. Bro. He probably weighed more than she did.
Probably, yeah, for a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
How many
46
inches was it?
It was let's see, it was 43.5 inches.
That's 5 feet.
It's
4 feet.
I'm looking at the picture right now. We got a studio monitor set up, but it's not working. So I
72
apologize.
inches is 6 foot, so half of that roughly.
Yeah, this is
This
like,
is like 4.5 feet, 5
it's
feet
as
long.
big as like a 6-year-old. What was it? It's racist. Yeah.
American Civil War. Of course
It was a racist thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was.
Yeah, it was.
North and South Carolina? No, I think they both would just
They both
wanted
wanted
slaves.
slaves. They just didn't want to be together.
You ever see those guys? That catch a fish with their hand?
Yeah, I would love to do
Noodling.
that.
Noodling. Yeah,
I
they
would love
stick
it.
their.
And
Would
they
you
just
do that?
stick- No.
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 Just let it grapple
I'm
your
not-
fucking
yeah,
hand.
No, you
No.
could die doing that easily.
Can you die?
Yeah, well,
How
if
can
you
you
go
die?
underwater, if
Oh,
you do
I
it in
guess
the
you could
bank,
get
you're
sucked
fine.
in the hole.
But most catfish holes are under. They're usually like at the bottom sometimes. So if you dive underwater with the thing, and once the catfish grabs you, if you can't pull them out, you're drowned.
Oh, okay. So
But if
have
you do it in the bank where you're above water, a lot of them do it in the banks, like on the side of the.
yeah, you just lay on the
river.
ground, and that way it can't.
No, well, your
suck you
head
in.
doesn't go underwater. You're fine.
Yeah.
So if you can't get
Long
it
as
out,
you're
you're just you'll sit there until eventually it gets tired
So
and let
don't
you
get
go.
submerged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't do that shit.
Biggest fish I ever saw in the wild was a Goliath grouper. Have you ever seen one of
I've
those?
seen
Yeah.
my brother been trying to catch
like
one
a-
off the pier for the longest.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you're allowed to catch them again.
you
Yeah,
can.
you have to get a special tag or something.
You got.
but you can
I
catch
think you
it.
can only get one or two. It's
You
not
can
many
get one,
of
I
them.
think. Yeah, because
But it's you have to catch them. And the thing is, once you bait them, they shoot straight down. So you have to
you have to be
you have to
ready.
be ready instantly.
I've seen
Yeah,
like
I
when I guess they'll fight them for hours, right? 'Cause you have to wait for it to tire out.
Well, yeah.
And they pull it up, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
huge.
like insane. It's like a Buick.
I know. I saw one. It was like almost the size of like a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Bug.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like
it's just a
I
fish.
just came across it, and immediately I was like, "Oh, I'm going to die,"
I didn't
because
realize.
you're just seeing an animal that's bigger than you.
You know what's funny is like you never realize how big these animals are until like you actually like I never pay attention to how big a fish was.
Right.
Until you go deep sea fishing, I'm like this motherfucker's huge. Like this
Is
just-
it a-
this
it
ain't
was-
even the dangerous one.
It was a channel cat, right?
What?
Is it channel catfish?
Yeah, there's a channel cat.
Was it AM or FM? Hello, folks. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
God, 46
I had to wake
pounds
myself up.
catfish.
46-pound catfish. Moving on, we got a food truck in this is in England or Wales or something. Food truck offers insurance policy after hungry birds cause issue among customers. Hawkins Barbecue is offering insurance for a replacement meal in case a bird eats it.
First of all, you going to England for barbecue?
Yeah, well, don't do that.
Yeah.
It's them damn birds saving your life.
Well, I'm feeling like because in Florida we'll punch a seagull. We don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Like we will fight a seagull.
I feel like in you Wales, they probably like, oh no, Betty, get away from here.
oh no, it took my barbecue.
He like tries to shoo it.
yeah, shoo
Give
bird.
me back me beans.
Me baked beans.
Let's see. We got
I mean, all you got to do is just eat it
Gotta-
and then say birds took it.
Yeah.
so Hawkins Barbecue is it's a
Free
traveling
barbecue.
food truck known for its sandwiches, loaded fries, and ice cream. But the truck has run into issues with local birds of late. The food truck on the Isle of Man, located in the
Oh.
Irish Sea between England and
Oh,
Ireland.
man. Yeah.
Isle of Man. Okay,
I know
I was
that
totally
is,
wrong.
yeah.
Recently began offering Seagull insurance. On Facebook, Hawkins Barbecue posted about the purpose behind its new Seagull insurance policy. I think it's fair to say that many on the island have had one or two traumatic experiences with the island's enthusiastic seagulls. It continued, whether it's being swooped on walking down Strand Street or attacked eating ice cream, we might have something for you. So, for the equivalent of £1, the equivalent of $1.30, customers of Hawkins Barbecue can purchase Seagull insurance with their meal to ensure a replacement meal will be made free of charge if a bird does happen to snatch it up.
Hell yeah, dude.
I feel like Americans just immediately go like, I could scam that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I saw it.
It sounds like buy one get one for $1.38.
Yeah.
Is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
My ass is gonna eat the first one and be like, I got the insurance.
And I'd be like, hey, a bird ate this.
Isle of Man's very small though. They do the race if you're into like motorcycles, like speed bikes and shit. It's called the Isle of Man TT. I don't know what that stands for, the TT part. Probably something touring. But they race through the town, and people die all the time. Like they go over 220
The bikers
miles an
or
hour.
the audience?
Both.
Both? Really?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Google it right now or go on YouTube. You can see videos of literally like they're standing on the street and a motorcycle just goes.
What's it called?
Isle of Man TT.
Isle.
ISLE of Man, and then TT it's called. I don't know what the TT stands for.
Titties.
No. Something touring.
Let's see. Images.
You'll see wrecks, all
Let me
kinds
see
of
deaths.
Why would you Google that? So you just straight to the.
shit. And it doesn't happen as much as you think, but it does. And they're they're doing like 220 miles an hour through a little town.
So basically, the England version of NASCAR.
If you watch YouTube videos, there's like GoPros. No, kind of, but it's like scary. You have to have balls of steel, dude. Like you're literally 200 something miles an hour.
Let's see. Isle of Man TT. Should I show a video?
You can, yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this.
It's probably a montage, but
Yeah, it's like a montage.
they haul ass.
Living kind
Of the course.
definitely as a newcomer, I think it's an advantage. The layout. When people come in for the TT, they kind of say how
Do what
I want to see them racing. It's just
capable.
interviews.
he came to the TT last year.
Oh, here we go.
Junior and senior double as well, a couple of years earlier than me. He can really ride a 600, and
What's the
I think,
fastest
like you
you've ever
say,
ridden
he's
a
going to keep
motorcycle,
going and
David?
progressing, like race by race at TT.
Probably
The amount of people we have who are max and now TT is obviously it's quite exciting to be fair for everyone out there, but hopefully everyone keeps a cap on and takes one step at a time, and the long game, see hopefully
JJ's
somebody
shaking his
can get
head
to that
right
top
now.
step for us.
Why y'all like?
But yeah,
Almost
sorry. I
forgotten
mean,
about sometimes,
we
and
have to
he's
bring it
there.
all up. That's the only thing I've
He's there
ever
amongst
known
them.
about Isle of Man. But I guess now they
It's
have
beautiful
a
there.
barbecue. Yeah, it's like a little island. Where's it off of? Ireland?
It's in between Ireland and England.
Yeah, it's very small, and they have like a little quaint towns. But there's beautiful countryside. It's all green, and they do that race I think in the springtime or summer, so it's like really nice. But they shut down the whole town, and they're just racing through their whole town, and they get to just sit there and watch.
Sit there and watch and possibly get killed.
Get hit by a motorcycle.
Hit by a
doing
motorcycle
100
traveling, 180 miles an hour.
And the countryside parts, I know they hit like 220 at least, because I've seen the GoPros. I mean, and they're still, like hugging the corners and stuff. It's insanity.
I mean, that's a sport because your heart rate is going, and
Those
you have
balls
to be
of
an
steel.
athlete to be able to control that bike at that speed
at
for
that
that
speed,
amount of time.
to be able to focus on because
Mental
one
strain.
one little like if
One
you fuck
rock.
up mistiming it, your ass is
One
gone.
fucking pebble.
No, I don't know.
You can turn you to bricks.
Yeah, you're not
Just
yeah,
turn
maybe.
you into goo
Yes.
on the fucking sidewalk. All right,
Yeah.
let's talk some movies real quick.
It's Something Planet, Massive Media, tonight.
I know that voice.
Everybody does.
Oh, that was.
That's my wife, Leah.
I know that
yeah. I made her come do some voiceovers one day. I was like, I need you. Get over in here. You got
She
a
do
cute
got
voice.
a nice voice.
She got a cute
It's
voice.
a good voice.
Yeah. So, what have you guys been watching? What have you been checking out?
I just finished. I watched. Well, of course, we were talking about earlier. I watched the movie Alien this past weekend.
Oh, what did you think of it?
It was pretty good, man.
Yeah,
was
did it
a
scare
little
you?
I scare easy.
I
So
scare
that's-
easy too. That's
It
what I'm
was
asking.
There was a few scenes that made me be like, the one of the final scenes in the end was like, oh, it got me. I was
jump
like,
scare?
Oh yeah, it was a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It was a good one.
There's some good jump scares in there, I think.
We went and saw Twisters.
Yeah, we
in
went and saw
Panama
Twisters.
City.
Yeah, Twister was pretty good too.
Twisters, I mean, it looks dumb.
It is.
It's
And it
very-
is dumb, and that's why it's a 100% test of like Glenn Powell's like stardom right
Yeah.
now.
That guy, let me tell you.
Like, he's movie star hot. He's handsome.
that's the main guy, right?
Yeah, that's the main
This
guy
is the
from
first
Top Gun.
movie. Yeah, this is the first movie. He is in Top Gun: The Ring. This is the first movie I've ever seen where the guy was like out of the league of the woman. Like he was way more attractive than she was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's never. It's usually
like-
the other way around.
'cause
It's
he's
like Humphrey
pursuing-
Bogart's ugly ass.
Exactly. He's pursuing this country girl. He's a country boy, and I'm like, bro, go to a city. You're gonna clean up. Dude.
Yeah,
Fuck Oklahoma
yeah, bro. You can get New York City tens.
easily. You got that John Hamm, like, just, you know.
Yeah.
It's a
natural.
Twister was a movie I was like, you didn't, as a kid that grew up around tornadoes, I didn't realize how dangerous there was until I watched the movie. Like, oh yeah, that is right. You can't see at night. It's a real.
There's never been a hurricane movie, has there?
Oh yeah, that was called the one about the girl who had the alligators in the basement.
Oh yeah, that was what was it called? Prey
or something like that. I don't know.
That one was set in St. Pete.
Yeah, which did not make sense.
Yeah, it was. This girl was going to visit her dad in St. Pete.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a hurricane coming, and she got there, and the house is already flooded, and he was like trapped
under the house or something like that.
In the basement in St. Pete. Well, because St. Pete does have basements.
It's true. We used to perform in one.
Yeah, some St. Pete houses do actually have basements. So they get trapped down there because there's a giant ass alligator that's like stalking them.
Yeah.
And so there's a hurricane going on, and there's an alligator at the same time.
So it's Lake Placid, but with a hurricane?
Yeah. Yeah, the whole movie, only the exterior shots were shot in St. Pete.
Oh, yeah.
The rest of it was shot on a sound stage in Spain.
That makes sense.
Because they were actually like flooding it and stuff. So that was a decent movie. But let's rate Alien Covenant real quick. What did you think of that? How many out of 10?
Out of 10, I will give it 7.8 J's.
7 point. That's a lot of J's. Everybody's saying it's good. Everybody's
it's pretty
saying
good. I will watch it 2 more times.
Okay, that's good. What have I been watching? I started watching. Rate Twisters real quick too, because we were just talking about that.
Twister, I give that a 6.
6?
It's so sad.
Solid 6. You think?
Yeah, I mean, you know what you're going
summer
into.
movie.
You know what you're going to watch. It's in the title.
There's a love story. There's a meet cute. There's some storms. There's some dangerous scenes. He saves her. They fall in love.
Shit happens.
Everybody goes home.
You see what nature can do.
Yeah.
It's just,
it's like an action movie, except you're the protagonist. Is,
I gotta post
the antagonist is a tornado.
I gotta remember to post this picture on Instagram. But I took a picture. A tornado briefly touched down in my neighborhood over by the pond over there.
Oh shit!
And it like ripped up 2 trees. Like somebody God reached down and twisted them apart.
Oh, that's fucking
just pulled them up.
Yeah, and that was the only damage. It was like 2 trees twisted apart, exploded, and then it just disappeared.
See, and that's how crazy it is.
That's how crazy tornadoes are, yeah.
Weather,
one little
dude.
one.
Mother
and that was
nature.
just one little one. Yeah, that wasn't even one that was like traveling through stuff. It was just like, we're going to fuck this up and disappear.
It's like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I ain't mean to drop that here.
I've been watching, no, it's 2 different things. I'm going to talk about 2 different things with the monkey in the title. I'm going to talk about Bad Monkey, which is Vince Vaughn's new television show. That's a very Florida man show. It's written by Carl Hyson. Carl Hyson wrote the book anyway.
Isn't that the name of his production company too, or something?
Maybe, but
sorry.
But so this is about Vince Vaughn is a detective in Key West, and a fisherman finds a severed arm. While a tourist on a fishing charter finds a severed arm, and so Vince Vaughn is trying to solve the case, but it's all sort of Florida shenanigans are going on. Of course, this is the same guy that wrote Striptease with Demi Moore.
Oh,
remember that one? Crazy ass movie.
Yeah.
All of his stuff is real Florida.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is a Florida trip. Like, oh, okay, you're finna get crazy.
Key West, there's going to be a lot of swingers probably in there, some pineapples.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen any upside down pineapples yet, but they're
crispy skinned ladies.
And it's Vince Vaughn. It's Vince Vaughn being Vince Vaughn. It's the Vince Vaughn you want to see. Him
swingers,
being a smart ass. Yeah,
that's what I like.
It's him being that guy, and that's what everybody likes. So it's going to be a hit show.
Not a good detective.
The other thing I saw was Monkey Man.
Is that the Boston? That's the fighting one, right?
That's the fighting one with Dev Patel.
Okay, I was wanting to watch it, but I'm real hesitant.
No, it is awesome.
What's that on?
That's on Peacock.
Yeah.
That's streaming on Peacock. So this is Dev Patel. He wrote and directed and starred in this, and it's like a semi-superhero vengeance movie.
I kind of figured.
So he's so this is the guy from Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh, the actor.
The actor from Slumdog Millionaire. He's grown up now, and so yes,
he's not the same kid.
He's not the same kid. No,
I'm about to say, man, that's
the same actor. I don't know if it's supposed to be the same person. No, it's him. He lives in the slums, and he has to get vengeance on the rich people, basically. Of course. And just the way it was shot is just really, really excellent.
That's good. You taking stuff for yourself?
Sorry, I was doing a quick selfie.
Doing a quick selfie. You know you're on camera the entire time, right? Everyone can see this. Everyone can see you doing your fucking beard in the mirror here.
Beautiful.
It's got to give it up for the gram.
I've been wanting to watch it. The only thing that freaked me out is I know in the trailer he wear the monkey mask.
Yeah, so he does like underground fighting. So he wears the mask when he's like fighting in these underground fights. So it's like redneck boxing.
Yeah, gotta go with his character.
It's kind of like he's kind of like Spider-Man going into the underground fights, you know?
Oh yeah, when he would fight. Macho Man. I got you for 3 minutes.
Yeah,
you're going nowhere.
That's a good.
That was a great scene.
Yeah,
that was a great spot. Spider-Man fighting Macho Man was a highlight for me.
I also rewatching a bunch of the classics, not the MCU's Marvel movies, but the
Fox ones,
the Fox ones, and the Ultimate. I didn't realize how good fucking the Incredible Hulk was.
The Incredible Edward Norton. That's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
The Ed Norton one.
The Ed Norton one is a solid fucking movie. That is MCU.
That is okay. Yeah, they put it. It was on Disney. But I'm just saying, like,
that was in the. That was one of the very first. That was
the 2 years before Iron Man came out.
That was MCU before Disney bought it.
Yep.
But it still was Marvel Cinematic Universe.
They showed Tony at the end.
Yeah,
like, this is a good. It was.
They show Tony. Good. They show Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, and they were talking to each other in the bar.
Yep. So that is MCU. That's a solid one. I thought they should have brought Edward Norton back.
He deserved it.
Because I thought he was great.
He did a great banner. I'm not mad at Mark Ruffalo.
No, he's good too, for sure.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, they switched him.
Yeah.
Well, no,
there's been 3 Incredible Hulks.
Yeah, the Mark Ruffalo, and then Ed Norton and somebody else.
So I forget the first guy. First movie, the first Hulk.
Bruce Banner was a television guy. I remember that.
What?
He used to have a TV show. It came on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, no, Bruce.
Oh, the guy.
Bruce. Oh no, Lou Ferrigno. Sorry, that was Bruce Banner's the character's name.
No, they actually his name wasn't Bruce in the television show. It was David Banner.
Oh.
Because TV executives at the time thought the name Bruce sounded too gay. I swear to God.
That's how you know it's the 80s, bro.
That's how you know it's like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, that's too
like Bruce?
gay, dude.
Bruce. No, not Bruce.
Bruce Banner.
We don't like Bruce.
I just thought, because you said, who's Sam Jackson played? Nick Fury or whatever?
Nick Fury,
yeah.
Yo, he's in the MCU and the Star Wars universe?
Oh, yeah.
He's in
Sam Jackson's like in it. Bro.
He's also in
and he's in Jurassic Park.
He's in Jurassic Park. He's in
so much money, bro.
Yeah, I think he's the #1 most paid actor
of all time, probably. Yeah.
But I mean, between the MCU and Star Wars alone,
it's one more franchise he's a part of.
Well, it's all Disney now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all Disney.
He did those two.
Samuel L. Jackson is a Disney princess.
Yeah, he's all Disney.
He got a purple lightsaber and all. God, yeah, he did I think it's that, and then he did all the fucking what's your boy name? Like to say the N word.
Quentin Tarantino.
Tarantino movies. Yeah, he's in a lot of his movies.
Yeah.
He was in Coming to America. He was in.
That was his first movie.
Yeah, he played a crackhead.
He was the remake of Shaft.
Yep, remake of Shaft. Was the greatest R. Kelly song is on that song.
There's one I like. It's called like Formula 53 or something, or 51.
54?
No, it's Formula something.
Well, we can talk about it after.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I gotta get out of here.
I derailed this.
We're over time already. I really appreciate you guys coming on.
Oh yeah, this is how you know we were having a good conversation.
Yeah, because we're over time. We're like, we're just bullshitting at this point.
Done already? Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, we're having too much fun. Well, I'll definitely have you guys back in again before you leave if you want.
October, you got to October,
and I'll help you set up your new podcast for sure too. Whatever help you need, I
coming
will
soon.
Help.
The set symbols.
Yeah, we got the 2 sexiest guys soon to be in Austin.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm slimming down too. I'm down probably like 20-some pounds.
I'm actually up 7.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about your recent romantic escapades.
Well, I don't know if I want to put them out there. You know,
Shut the fuck up.
Let's just say little Davy Wavy's getting his dick wet, folks. Okay.
And I'm not.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Look at that trimmed beard. Of course, he's getting his dick wet.
Gotta have some. Make it safe for the thighs.
All right. Remember, check us out on Instagram. It's at I'm Just JJ, at I'm Just _JJ, at Something Planet Podcast, at Not David Wayne, at John J S Planet. Please like, follow, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. It really helps us out. John J. Murray Rhinoceros is out now on Amazon Prime. Please go watch that. And this Sunday, August 25th, I'll be in Brooksville at Tidal Brewing, so make sure to check me out. And then September 14th, I'm bringing Mike Rivera and Dan Weeks to downtown Dunedin at Jack Polino's Pizza. So that's going to be amazing. Get your tickets for that now. They're on sale. Go to Jack Polino's website or just go there and buy the tickets. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We love you.
Later.